Yo, what's going on, guys? Been a minute, not really, but hey, so I wanted to talk about Ben Simmons and what do you guys expect for him to land at this point? The Timberwolves and Cavaliers really want him, and it's interesting just because of the situations that they're both in. They don't have the quote unquote trade assets that the Philadelphia 76ers would like to have for a team that was going to be in a trade for Ben Simmons. So it makes it kind of hard because if you look at the Cavaliers, the players they have to offer really to make a deal work is Kevin Love and Colin Sexton. Okay, that's who's gonna be traded, or the main pieces of a Cavaliers for Ben Simmons trade. While a Timberwolves trade, ideally for the Timberwolves, revolve around players such as Malik Beasley, probably Jake Layman, Josh Okogie, and maybe a few guys, maybe like Naz Reid and Jalen Noel and picks. But and they don't want to give up D'Angelo Russell. If they have to, it seems like they might do a D'Angelo Russell deal, but it seems like at all costs they're trying to make it work with a deal that would bring Ben Simmons to pair up with Towns, Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell, and put Ben Simmons right there. They don't want to give him up, so that's where it seems like the deal's getting caught up. While the Cavaliers, obviously, Kevin Love and Colin Sexton seem to be where that deal revolves around because it seems like Darius Garland, are obviously Lauri Markkanen, Jared Allen, and Ricky Rubio aren't going to be traded. I doubt that the 76ers want Isaac Okoro when they already have Matisse Thybulle. And you could maybe see Dylan Windler, Dean Wade, or Lamar Stevens go there. But again, the 76ers want win now guys. And then the Raptors and Kings are other teams. And the Raptors, yeah, they can give up Siakam. But Siakam could fit but couldn't fit at the same time with Joel Embiid. I don't think they'd give up Fred VanVleet. Maybe they would. I don't see them giving up OG Anunoby or Gary Trent, nor Scotty Barnes, but maybe Chris Boucher. And it's a very awkward market because they want, like, it seems like 3 to 5 picks, first round picks, and at least one close or an all-star player, like a Drew Holiday type. It seems like they want a Drew Holiday, between Drew Holiday and James Harden package. I think the Drew Holiday package is more ideal. So I did a little trade right here that I'll put on the screen right now. I doubt this deal I don't think would happen, but right now to make the money work, it would be a 4-team deal with the Cavaliers, Raptors, T-Wolves, and 76ers, with the Sixers getting Malachi Flynn, Kevin Love, and Colin Sexton, and 8 picks, with that being the 2026 and 2024 pick swaps with the Timberwolves, and a 2022 top 3 protected, and then a 2028 unprotected pick, and then 4 second round picks from the Cavaliers, all being from other teams. And then the Cavs would get Malik Beasley. I don't know why I said Malachi. Malik Beasley, Goran Dragic, Jalen Noel, and Isaac Joe. And then the Raptors would get Naz Reid, Jake Layman, Matisse Thybulle, Josh Okogie, Chetty Osman, and Damian Dotson. And T-Wolves get Freddie Gillespie and Ben Simmons. I would never think this deal would happen, but it's so weird how the money works, and with training camp, I really think this deal won't go through till we get closer to training camp and when the roster, all the cuts get done and everything, because it seems like it's going to be like similar to John Wall, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. All those deals didn't happen until the opposing team, they finally finished up their roster for training camp, okay? And that's when all the cuts happen, and we're going to look there, and they're going to be able to be like, hey, we have all these cuts, and I'm just adjusting this right now. I think that looks better. But yeah, I think nothing's going to happen until final cuts. Once they're closer to the 15-man roster, teams have too many players on their rosters right now, and I doubt they know what they're going to do with said roster space. So once teams know who's getting cut, who's getting bought out, and everything, and the rosters are finalized, and all these restrictions are lifted from rookies being able to be traded, or recently signed or recently traded players. Once all those restrictions are lifted, I truly believe the Ben Simmons trade will come to fruition. But that'll be a little bit from now. I think maybe October. At this point, if you're expecting the earliest time to see a Ben Simmons trade, it'll be October. season kicks off October 19th, I'd be willing to put $50 on a trade happening between, I say the 5th and the 19th, okay? I really say the 5th and the 17th. Those 10 to 12 days right there where teams are really getting their rotations down, coaches are figuring out what their lineups are going to be, who's going to get a bulk minutes, who's going to be coming in between the second and third quarters, where that's where you rest the starters most of the time, because your starters are playing, the first third of the game, then they'll, come in and out in the second and third quarter, and then play the brunt of the fourth quarter minutes. So right there, and preseason starts soon, so it's going to be interesting. I think preseason we'll see guys get cut, traded, and once that happens, I think really when the rosters start getting closer to 15 is when Ben Simmons will be traded, because there's too many. A lot of rosters are filled way past the limit of 15 players, technically 18 players with two-way contracts. But besides that, I think once we see the rosters come down. So I want to hear your thoughts down below. Ben Simmons, will he be traded? But besides that, guys, I'm going to head out.